Okay, so this pandemic is still among us. And nobody expected it to last this long. Nobody expected it to be here in the first place, but it is what it is. And during this time, I remembered a dream that I had, and it had to deal with life, the way you want to live it, and death. Life and death, basically, and your fears. And here it is. I'm going to share it with y'all. So I'm at a NASCAR race with a friend, and I'm sitting on the bleachers, sitting on the sidelines. I wanted to get closer to the cars, and I asked my friend if she wanted to have a closer look. She said no. So I take off. I said, see ya, don't want to be ya, I'm out. I get not only a better seat, but I get onto the ground, the floor, the ground where they're actually racing on. Nobody kicked me out, so I stood and I was having a good time watching the cars go by. To my surprise, one of the cars slows down, rolls down its window or opens its car and says, hey Maria, why don't you jump in and go for a ride with me? I was surprised that he was even talking to me. And I said, who, me? He said, yeah, you, come closer to the car. So I came closer to the car, and I noticed he was wearing his gear. He had a helmet on, and I felt very comfortable with him. And I said, no, thank you very much. I'm very happy and content sitting on the sideline. So thank you, but no thanks. You can leave now. And he says, come on, Maria, I know you want to get in the car with me and go for a ride. So why don't you tell me the truth why you don't want to come with me? So I said, damn, this guy's persistent. I said, okay, if you must really know, this is the real reason. Well, first of all, I can't see your face. It would be nice to see your face. And he changed the subject. That was a no. He was not going to take off his helmet. I said, but the real reason is this is a very fast car and you can lose control. We could spin and crash against the wall and die. So that's why. And I have family. I have a daughter that I want to be here for. And then I said to myself, no, that's the honest truth. And he doesn't have a comeback for that. He just doesn't. So I said, I'm going to be free to leave. And I go back to my seat and sit on the sidelines. Well, I thought this dream was going to be over, but it was just the beginning. So here's what he says to my objective. He says, okay, Maria, I understand why you have fear and concern and, that we can crash and we can die. He goes, I understand that. But I'm going to ask you a question. Or let me tell you this. So this is what he says. Okay, hope I can say this right because it was so mind-boggling. It just was mind-boggling. So I'm going to put it on pause so I can make sure I say this right. Hold on. Okay, so here it is. This is what he said. Live your life the way that you want to live it. And while living that life you die, isn't that life worth dying for? Let me say it again. Live your life the way that you want to live it. And while you're living that life you die, well, isn't that life worth dying for? Did you notice he did not say, isn't that life worth living for? He said to me, isn't that life that you're living worth dying for? My God, I had no comeback from that because he got me. I looked in my heart, I looked in my mind, I was trying to pull a rabbit out of my hat because I really did not want to get in the car and face the fear of dying. That's the truth. So he had me. So I said, oh my God, you checkmate. And I got in the car. I got in the car and I was laughing, not because I was happy. I was hella nervous. I was hella scared. But I felt good at the same time. Got in the car and he took off. I put on my seatbelt, of course. And we're going super fast. Don't know how fast, so don't ask because I don't know. But we're going so fast that everything outside of the vehicle started to become blurry. the people, the road, the walls, the bleachers, everything outside of the vehicle was super. We're going so fast that everything started to become bleary. And of course, I'm laughing, but because I'm scared. And all of a sudden, we hit a threshold where there was a sound. It sounded like a snap, or it sounded like a boom, and we crossed over some threshold. I call it, the best thing I can think is it was the zone within our reality, and everything outside of our vehicle became identifiable and was moving in slow motion. And then I laughed at myself. I laughed out of relief, and I laughed out of pure joy and bliss, because everything that I was afraid that was going to happen, going so fast, spinning out of control, hitting the wall, trusting in somebody, letting go of the control, giving this person the wheel, literally. And everything that I was afraid of was the complete opposite. So I was laughing out of blissful joy and relief and at myself. And that I believed in this lie I was telling myself, which I felt was true from the top of my head, bottom to my feet, because it felt real, and it was real to me, but it was really a lie. And I pushed through the fear. I pushed through the anxiety. I pushed through the not knowing. I pushed through, physical and mental and emotional and maybe even spiritual fear. And I'm glad I did it, because it was an experience that I cannot forget, because I still remember this dream, and this dream happened maybe 10 years ago. And I still remember it, and I try to apply it every day of my life. Am I living a life worth dying for? Because that's what's going to happen at the end. We all know it's going to happen at the end, that we're going to die eventually. So get off the sideline. And yeah, every day could be, especially now, a life or death situation. It is what it is. I didn't make it up. I'm here with y'all, riding this wave. It's how we respond to situations, crises, events. It's up to you. I'm not saying it's easy, because it's not easy. But this dream was profound. And I believe the person behind the helmet, the mask, was Yeshua, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel, literally. And wow. So live your life the way that you want to live it. And if you die while living that life, well, is not that life worth dying for? There are some people who are doing this and have done it and have a tremendous life. Or you could sit in the sidelines and be comfortable and watch everybody else have fun, except for you. It's your choice. No judgment. But whatever's holding you back is it's not real. It may feel real, but it's a lie. Keep it in perspective, however. Make good choices, and ask yourself, are you sitting on the sidelines of life? Are you letting life pass you by and using the pandemic as an excuse? Because it's a real good excuse. But it may not be exactly what you think it is. Not the pandemic, but everything in life. It's all in your head. That's what this dream is telling me. It's all in my head. The lies, the fears. It's not really true. So take a leap of faith, responsibly, positively, and see what happens. Go on that roller coaster ride. Lift your hands up and let go and have fun. Even if it petrifies you, even though if it's scary, you might be surprised of the results. Anyways, I hope this message was positive and you found it useful. And let me say it again. Live your life the way you want to live it, And if you die while living that life, well, is not that life worth dying for? We all know it's going to happen. Good luck. Stay positive. Love yourself as much as you can in a non-egotistical way. And take care. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Bye.